Hey everyone, my name is Feruz. I'm the full stack student at Nucamp and I just finished my front end part and I'm happy to present my portfolio project which is called Smart Decision. This app is for people who want to keep track of their decision making and avoid potential mistakes. Basically how this works is you have a problem, you create a record of it in your app and then you come up with a solution and you also make an entry for that. So over time, when your problem is either solved or not, you go back to the decision you made and evaluate it so that in the future, if you come across the similar problem, you can go back to your decisions and see if the decision you made was good or bad so you can replicate it. And this is how it works. By the way, this is the home page of my app. This is about page. This is my contact page, typical contact form with validation, and this is my app. Here we have three tabs: current decisions, archive decisions, and evaluate decision-making skills. Here are my current decisions. I have buying a new car, friend nights out, renting out a part of my space, lending money to my friend. Every decision can be expanded just like that, and it's actually truncated to 100 characters, but we can expand it and see the priority of this problem or this decision, the problem itself, the solution I came up with, and later on we can jump to evaluating it, editing it, or deleting it. Let's actually create a new decision. So I have a typical placeholder here, buying PlayStation 4, and decision name would be buying PlayStation 4. Problem, I want to buy PlayStation, but I also need money for traveling. So which one do I choose? That's actually a short version of a problem. So solution is I still decided to buy a PlayStation. I feel like it'll be a lot cooler sitting at home and just playing it and stuff. By the way, all these fields actually take validation methods, and you can see that it must be at least 10 characters. And if I go back here and delete it, you'll see the same message here. Let's actually bring it back, and then our solution would be I decided to buy a PlayStation. I think it's fun to stay home and play video games all day long instead of going traveling with my friends. So notice the submit button isn't lit until I actually clear all the fields, all the input fields, and decision priority is also an input, which is a button group. And then as soon as I choose the priority, you will see that submit button is actually lit and yellow. This is my way to validate that all the fields have been filled. Let's go ahead and choose mid. I don't think this decision is that important. Oops, there you go. So submit, and here we're going to see it in a second. Buying PlayStation 4. I can expand this decision and see, okay, I want to buy PlayStation, blah, blah, blah. Let's say I bought PlayStation and I evaluate my decision. Was this decision good or no? And here the tab is going to ask me, are you satisfied with your decision? I'm going to say no, and I'll explain in a second. Were you able to solve your problem with your decision? No. Is there anything you would have done differently? Yes. Please explain. And here's my explanation. I only played a few times. I don't feel like playing it again. So I figured that it'd be a lot cooler if I traveled to the Atlantic City with my friends. And here it says, please rate your decision. That would be 1 because I definitely did not like this decision. And I archived this decision, and notice how this decision is now not in current decisions, but in archived. There you go. We can go to archive decisions. Here we are, buying PlayStation 4. I can open this tab, I can expand it, and here we see the problem, the solution, the outcome, and explanation, and the rating. And notice that we don't have any buttons here because it's archive decisions and it's already expired. We didn't come up with time travel just yet, so we can't edit it or delete it. And then I can actually go to archive decisions and evaluate decision-making skills. Here we go. I have 4 decisions that are now under evaluation because they are in current decisions. They did not expire just yet. And these 2 decisions, I've already made them. I already know their outcome, and they were bad decisions, and I already evaluated those. So this alert here tells me your decisions have not been good lately. Work on your decision-making skills. This takes a ternary operator. By the way, I'm going to show you in a second. If we have a few good decisions, this is actually going to turn green and say your decision-making skills are awesome. Let's go back to current decisions and evaluate a few more decisions. So buying a new car, suppose this decision expired as well. Are you satisfied with your decision? Yes, yes, yes. Good decision. Let's not waste time explaining why. 5 stars, archive. Let's go to archive. Here we are. And then evaluate decision-making skills. 1 good decision, 2 bad decisions, and 3 under evaluation. And under evaluation because they are right here. They did not expire yet. Let's go and evaluate one more. Evaluate decision, good decision. Yeah, pretty much. Good decision, not wasting time explaining why. And then we go 5 stars on this archive decision. Let's go back and evaluate decision-making skills. Oh, now we see a yellow alert and it says you need to work on your decision making. Every second decision you make is wrong because we have 2 bad decisions, 2 good decisions. Now let's go to current decisions and then evaluate one more. There you go. Yes, yes, yes. Good decision. And then 5 stars, archive. Let's go back to archive, evaluate decision making skills. And now we see a green alert, which says your decision making is good. Keep it up. 3 good decisions, 2 bad decisions, 1 under evaluation. We can add as many decisions as we want. It doesn't matter. This is unlimited and the list goes on and on. This is actually an accordion. Pretty cool slide here. I came up with it myself. And this actually comes from React Bootstrap, I believe. Every decision can be edited. We can edit it and say lending money to my cousin. And then notice how this changes here. Boom, lending money to my cousin. Every decision can be deleted. Boom, and then we can always create a new one. Okay, validations, 10 characters, submit, there we go. This is our new decision, can be expanded, evaluated, edited, deleted, and so forth. And the challenging part was this part here. Editing the decision, it was pretty tough because decisions are actually an array of objects, and I had to get into the object, change its key value pairs, and then return the same object. And I struggled with this for like 2 weeks, and this is the solution I have been able to come up with to solve this problem. So I copied the array using spread syntax and declaring a new constant called dex, which is short for decisions. And then I declared a new variable called index, which would find me the particular object by its ID. And then I would get into that object, set state, basically change the key value pairs and change the values themselves. And then using, again, spread syntax, I would return decisions would now equal to the newly declared array, which is dex. So this took me 2 weeks. I experimented a lot with ternary operator. I experimented a lot with a spread syntax and a bunch of other stuff, but finally I was able to get it to work. And this was a huge, breakthrough, and it was so satisfying. And then the part that I'm most excited about is this part right here, the alerts, that come from React Strap. These alerts right here. And I like the spinner border that comes from Bootstrap. And this alert right here, I like how it changes, depending on the number of bad decisions and good decisions you have. Basically, what I did is I declared variables, which is not solved decisions and solved decisions. And then the ternary operator checks if the number of bad decisions outdoes the number of good decisions, we have a red alert. If their number is equal, then we have a yellow alert. And if the number of good decisions outdoes the number of bad decisions, then we have a green alert that says your decision making is good. Keep it up. Basically, that's the app. The idea, how it came to me is I used to make pretty bad decisions, and I would do the same mistakes again and again. And then I was like, why don't I come up with something like this to actually help myself and help other people too? Because I think this is pretty cool, the way to track your decisions and be able to kind of predict whether or not you're going to be satisfied with your decision. And this is kind of a way to do so. So I'm pretty happy. I hope you guys like it, and I will upload this online. You're welcome to check this out, and thank you very, very much for your attention. Bye.